The girls that right in this moment are living in Tate brother's house and are part of his inner circle, and this is the first time they're speaking. Well, they will confirm or deny if they were Tate brothers' victims. I want you to know that we also have information and case transcripts. Why did the Tate brothers choose to do business in Romania? I will tell you soon. First of all, I would like to greet our guests, with whom we shall debate this subject. Ordela Pasăre, welcome. Welcome, my dear. Diana Pârje, thank you for attending today. Welcome. Glad to see you again. Now that we have the two girls speaking with us live, I'd like to thank them for choosing to discuss this. Beatrice and Yasmin are live with us. They have connection to the Tate brothers' inner circle, and the newspaper mentioned, especially about Beatrice, the fact that they were one of the victims of the Tate brothers. Beatrice, you're live. Thank you. Good evening. Good day. I apologize. I would like to add that we don't live in the Tate brothers' house, but where? We live in another house where we pay our rent. And it's not true. It has nothing to do with the Tate brothers. I don't want the media to say that we live in their house, as it is not true. So you live there, yeah? Me and my friend Yasmin. Okay, you and Yasmin rent your own property that you pay for it yourself. Yes. Yes. Is that correct? Yes. Yes, okay. So tell me, how did they make the connection between you, Beatrice, and the Tate brothers? As you, I reiterate, being one of the alleged victims. How was this established? And I don't understand how, in 2023, in a world where you have free speech of information, everyone has access to all the information, we are portrayed as victims. We didn't even make a complaint as being victims. We always give unfavorable statements pro-Tate brothers, and I never said we were victims. Who has given them the right to the Romanian prosecutors to accuse me of being a victim? I never wrote in the statement that I'm a victim. Who gave them the right to name me a victim? And this is an abuse of power from the Romanian prosecutor's office against me. Were you called to be a witness in this case, Beatrice? Yes, when the police entered our house during the search warrant, I was in the house with Yasmin and the two other girls. The two girls that are now deprived of liberty? Are you speaking about Luana or Georgiana? No, they were never deprived of liberty. They always had their phones. The door was always open. The entrance door can be opened from inside without any key. So tell me, where were they deprived of liberty? When they had the right to a phone, had a phone and everything they needed. Beatrice, you told me, you and Yasmin, that the two girls, my question was, the two girls, you mean Luana and Georgiana, that were deprived of liberty? No, but which ones? I meant Aliona and Emma, the two who said they were deprived of liberty. And you were living in the house with the two girls? Yes. And you said you had evidence that no one was deprived of liberty. Yes, yes. Of them being deprived of liberty, I can even send you videos now. With them in the house at the same table, when dancing together, when they were invited to my birthday party, a small party with girls only, without the Tate brothers, just us. It was never the case of, even though the party was at their house, there was never a question of they being deprived of their freedom in any shape. What is the connection between you, yourself, and I'm asking only to speak for yourself, that you have with the Tate brothers? After you can speak with Yasmin, but she only speaks English. All right, tell me, what's your connection to the Tate brothers? We are very close friends. Do you work for them? No, no. No. So what were you four girls doing in a house? Hanging out or apartment, where do you live? Do you mean the house in Ilfov that was the subject of the search warrant? Yes, we lived there, all of us together. That's the house where it was said? Yes, the same house it was said by the prosecutor's office that I am victim as well. But where's the evidence? Should I bring them evidence videos from the house? Beatrice, help me understand. We are speaking about the house that is very close to the Tate brothers' house? Yes, that's the one. The one that is not even a kilometer away from their home? Yes. So that house isn't rented by the Tate brothers? No, it is not. Rented with the purpose of... No, that is false information. It is not true. Okay. Because in the media, they only wrote what they wanted. They described us as victims. With what purpose are you writing that I am a victim? When I'm not a victim, when I gave a favorable witness statement for the first suspects. Where does it say? And also, would a victim ever go to visit their aggressor in prison? I brought them clothes as I consider them to be my family. And the judge didn't grant us visiting rights. The prosecutor, I meant. But listen, in regards to what you are asking, how they reached the conclusion, at the moment they haven't reached a conclusion, because that's why, as the case is still developing until judgment, they are presumed guilty, even them. Innocent. Did I say guilty? I meant innocent. Of course. But there are case transcripts that were made public in which one of the girls... Yes, and these case transcripts can be modified to suit their interests. Do you know how a criminal record transcript looks like? Yes. Yes. So if you know how it looks, how do you think the conversation and the transcripts are one after the other? One says something and the other one replies. That girl said with $3. What is written in the media, we don't know if it's true or not. A lot has been said that was not true. Do you know, it was said in the media. There is a voice that says this. It was understood from the transcripts that a girl... And who is this girl? Please don't interrupt me, so I can provide you a question to answer. Thank you, Beatrice. A girl said to another girl that was managing that business that she only made $3 in that period of time. And she might have said that this is awful, and there will be repercussions. Of course, I can't reproduce what was said in the conversation, as at the hour we are streaming the show doesn't allow us to say the specific words. Also, it was said that Tristan will be disappointed, and furthermore, Cobra, who is the head of the group, the brain of the organization, would be disappointed as well. What do you know about this conversation? That was my question. And my question is, who is this voice who says this? Who is the person that is accusing me of being a victim? And now let's be honest, would they buy so many cars or that house from those $3? Would they make a fortune from an insignificant sum like $3? So you said that they are your friends like your family. So what do you know they are doing for work? When you have a good friend, you know what they do for work. What you all know, they are influencers. They have a podcast, they do YouTube. They have 33 cars from influencing. Oh my God, what I am doing wrong? I worked as a presenter for 15 years and I don't have a car. Yes, you should look for another job. They have thousands of subscribers. So you are saying that all their money that themselves said they have, the cars and the properties, are from being internet influencers? Yes? Yes. So I understood well. So again, I don't want to be considered as a victim. And I want you to speak with Yasmin. So how did you meet Tristan and Cobra? Through mutual friends. Okay, I understand. So to draw a conclusion, you are not a victim? Yes. You didn't work for the Tate brothers? Yes. Yes, okay. So you and Yasmin and the two other girls who said they were deprived of liberty, like you mentioned, they said they were deprived of liberty, but they weren't. They said that. I can bring evidence to show they were not deprived of liberty. And if you want, I can even come to the TV set to discuss this further. Of course. Thank you very much. You know very well it is very important that any statement is corroborated by evidence. For something to be true or viable, it needs to be proven. So I thank you further for the fact that you want to bring evidence to prove what you said earlier. So, 4 of you girls were living in the house. 2 of you said you were deprived of liberty and were supposed to do things against their will by Tristan Tate, by Tate brothers, by both. You are saying that the house was rented from your own money. Exactly. What do you do for a living? I work on social media. And actually, in the past, I worked for Antenna Stars. As what? As a TV producer for a TV show. I understand. So now you are working in social media. So you are an influencer as well. Yes. Does it pay that well? It pays very well. If you like to work, it's not easy, but it is hard work. We're not judging you, God forbid. We know very well here we are debating the people who do digital content, and we know it is not very easy. Yes. You said you want to speak with Asmin as well to hear her point of view. Beatrice, I thank you, and you have the phone number of the producer, and when you want to bring the evidence, you are our guest. Thank you, Beatrice.